Hey world builders, it's the end of the year, so welcome to a channel update. First of all, a moment of self-awareness. I know this is a small channel and I think most people would agree that I don't have enough people paying attention to justify a channel update. Who's gonna listen to this? Maybe 50 people? Yeah, 50 people. This video is for the 50 people. If you're one of them, thank you so much for paying attention to this small corner of the internet. I am so fortunate to have those 50 people, and especially my patrons who go above and beyond and support me financially, even though I am tiny, I am nothing, I am a little piece of nothing. Okay, let's talk about creativity. And let me start not talking about the channel specifically, but talking about the rest of my creative life. And long-term fans of the channel will know that for a while now, for over 3 years, I've been writing a book, the same book. And a part of this process that I haven't shared here is that I had a lot of trouble in the past year with that. Those difficulties were connected to this emotional moment I was living that had nothing to do with my creative life to begin with, but of course the emotions invade other spaces in your life, and I don't know if I should share too much detail here because it's a public space and I'm talking about my private life, and especially I'm talking about other people's lives as well. But the broad strokes, the really broad strokes is that, hey, I'm an immigrant, and for the longest time I felt that everything was at risk. My professional life, my home, my circles of friends, because at any point I could be kicked out of the country. So that was really hard to deal with, and it's really hard to even explain to people who are not immigrants and don't have a government that can just kick you out. They can just kick you out if you happen to bring the wrong document or say the wrong thing. But fortunately, I have now defeated the boss of that stage of my life. Not on my own, with a lot of help, but it feels now that I'm standing on firm ground, not on quicksand, and the impact that this has on somebody's creative life is titanic. Writing this book had been a painful experience for over a year, and I would sit down to write, I would sit down and force myself and tell myself that if I applied enough discipline, I could get through with that bad moment, and wow, did it hurt. And as soon as this bureaucratic part of my life was sort of sorted out, I had, in less than a week, a big epiphany. The source. I have found this thing that lives right inside of me, inside this cavern, that I need to go there and learn out. It was finally talking to me again, and whoa, the happiness that this represents, the joy. And hey, if you've never heard about my book before, which would be normal, I don't talk about it that much, if I'm honest. Here's the basic gist of it. 3 art students from different genres sign up for this strange and almost mythological art class that's supposed to expand your creative horizons with an eccentric teacher. But what they don't know when they sign up is that the class actually happens when they're dreaming. So what could you learn and what would you teach if the only limitation was your imagination? I really think this is the best idea I ever had in my life. An idea so good that it's worth the hundreds of hours that I'm pouring into it. I want to build this world. I want to populate it. I want to see them alive outside of my brain. So the book, the crux of my creativity, is progressing again, and it makes me feel so good about everything in life, really. And this channel here is my writing research. Is a way for me to show publicly and to be accountable for my own evolution as a writer. And it was a little bit bittersweet that this here was still working while my actual writing was not. Because I I came here and I made the videos and I was learning and improving and writing because a part of my videos is to write original scenes. But then when I went to the actual writing, I couldn't apply those lessons. I had some sort of emotional block. It was complicated. So I knew I needed some sort of rehaul here. I needed something to shake me artistically so I could go back to a good creative flow. And hey, maybe you noticed when this happened. In September, I visited my friends and family, and I was very inspired by many things I heard there. So I started making different kinds of videos. I opened a TikTok, I started making YouTube shorts, and if you look at my YouTube shorts, they don't have that consistency that my World Building Tower series has. I'm trying new things. I'm giving myself the chance to experiment and make mistakes and see what people enjoy and see what I enjoy. So this has been very creatively healing. And give myself this level of freedom. It's not something that comes naturally to me. I'm somebody who really believes in discipline. But you know, this friend of mine, and he once told me this sentence that I never forgot. I think about this very often. He told me, Joriam, everything in moderation, including moderation. So I'm enjoying this experimental moment. I am enjoying making videos that I just don't know. I'm trying something. Maybe it will not work. That's fine. But I also know myself. And I know that eventually I'm gonna fall in love with one of those formats. I'm gonna find something there that I wanna explore further. And then all of my discipline will come back to approach that new question, just like I am approaching the question of world building with that series that will not stop. It has, of course, been less frequent than before because I need this time to do all of my other experiments, but I have no intention in stopping. I love world building, I want to be good at this, so let's keep on exploring. Another process that just started but will become more evident as 2023 rolls in is collaborations. I don't know if you folks remember, but in the middle of the year I made a community post saying, hey, I would love to collaborate with more people. I feel a little bit isolated, and I'm happy to inform you that there's a bunch of collaborations that are already in planning stage. Of course, you folks saw the video I posted with my friend Jill just a couple of weeks ago, or last week? Maybe, I don't know when this video is going to be posted. So that's a big one, because we want to make a series out of it, of course, if it helps her, because if you see that video, you will know that the whole point here, the priority here, is to help my friend write her book. So if that thing is actually hindering her, we will stop it. But if it helps, we'll carry on and sort of document part of this writing process, which is a fabulous prospect that, of course, not only teaches her, but teaches me a lot. Have you ever tried teaching something? Because when you do, you learn a lot. But besides Jill, I also have two other collaborations on scripting phase. One with a world building focused creator I met on TikTok. It has fabulous videos over there, and another one with a group of musicians here in Berlin that I really admire, and the other day we decided to try something together, narrative and music, and I'm overjoyed to just work with other people. It feels different, it feels so empowering, and I feel so lucky to collaborate with those incredible artists that are very different among themselves, but still they all are giving me a chance, and we're making videos together. Oh, this feels great. I feel like I'm doing something right with my life. Anyway, have you seen the repercussion of this last video I posted with Jill? Because it's a dream come true, really. I'm not used to this level of attention. 700 watch hours. I'm not used to this positivity. Have you seen that comment section? Everybody's being a darling. Hundreds of comments of people just being incredibly encouraging, and it tears me up. I consider this a great gift, a boon, really, to be able to experience just for a day, just for a video, how it feels like to be a creator in a different step from where I am. I am not there yet. I am aware that I'm not there yet, but I would like to get there. I would like to make stuff that creates such positive impact in the world that the world responds like that, with so much care, with so much love. And hey, here's me trying. Hear me out, 50 people. I've been on this journey for over 8 years now, and I have no intention of stopping. I am gonna do my very best. So thank you for being here in this weird little video, and I hope I see you and I hope I interact with you in 2023. And if you want to use this comment section of this video here to just tell me where you're at creatively and how this channel, how this energy here could benefit you, I would love to hear some suggestions, and I would love to hear from you. Just how's your creative life? I am fascinated by other people's creative lives. Thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you next year. Bye.